Yoga. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening, wherever you guys are at the moment. Kung saan man kayo ngayon. Welcome, welcome. So, I have posted a thread in the community yesterday with regards to One Health Pass questions, concerns, inquiries. So, sasagutan natin lahat yan ngayon dito. You guys can ask in English, Tagalog, Cebuano, pwede. So let's wait on everybody to hop on, then we can get started. Like I said, we will address concerns, mga tanong nyo sa One Health Pass, kung ano yung confusion nyo with One Health Pass, we will answer that today as much as I can para wala na yung confusion. Like I said, you guys can ask it. You guys can ask in English, Tagalog, or Cebuano. We can do that all. So, let's wait on everybody to hop on and we can get started. Yung internet natin nagloloko. So, let's do an audio check kung okay lang ba yung audio natin. And to those who have successfully registered with One Health Pass, dun sa mga nakapagrehistro na successful sa One Health Pass, please share your experience. What are the ano yung mga kalituhan nyo na na-experience sa One Health Pass? So if you guys have concerns with One Health Pass, let's get them answered today. So let's wait for a few more to hop on, then we can get started. While waiting for some questions in the chat box, I am going to go through the questions in our community that I posted yesterday to use this thread for One Health Pass questions. We got like 10 or 12 questions over there. I will go through each one of them. Then I will address the questions in the chat box. So, the very first question that I received at our in the community is, when is the best time to register if you are boosted? So the best time to register when you are boosted with One Health Pass is 3 days prior to your departure. You can actually even register 4 days prior to departure. I have tried that. I have showed you guys that during live, napakita ko po yun sa inyo during live na pwede talagang mag-register 4 days or 3 days prior. But there are some also that are having a hard time to register as early as that with One Health Pass. So I guess the best time to register, if you don't need to go through the pre-departure test, either the RT-PCR test or antigen test, ang pinaka the best time talaga na mag-register dyan, 2 days. Kung if you really want it to be safe, 2 days prior to your departure. Kung hindi allow ni One Health Pass na you go back to the 48 hours prior to departure registration. So kung yung flight nyo, if your flight is for example on June the 8th, you can register as early as June the 6th. Hey Paps, good morning. Good morning, Miss Gina Napole. Hello. First class flying to Miami to Dallas, then business class from Dallas to Narita. Monday will start the final week before I fly out. Should I register Friday or Saturday for OHP for Monday flight? Yes, you can, Charles. Saturday the earliest, Sunday the latest. Is Saudi Arabia vaccination certificate acceptable for entry in the Philippines? It's still not clear. When I was checking the reciprocal agreement, I did not really see Saudi Arabia, but I have heard from our kababayans, especially OFWs, that the vaccination card or certificate from Saudi Arabia is accepted in the Philippines. I cannot guarantee it that it's accepted, but there are some who prove that it is accepted. So it really depends on the airline if they will accept that, or when you get to the Philippines for your process, for your arrival process, is that it will be based on it. From crickets, I know this is not one health pass question, but I am having trouble getting answers. Is one health pass still required for fully vax? Is S pass required for child 7 years old? S pass, it really depends on your final destination. So there are final destinations that still requires S pass, but majority of the final destination here in the Philippines, um, especially on alert level 1 cities, especially on alert level 1 cities, they don't require S pass anymore. But please check with your final destinations LGU if they still require that. I like the paid version of One Health Pass. They approve you right away. So but um I've been I've been saying this several times that One Health Pass is free, but there are also other paid version of One Health Pass. If you guys don't want to go through the hassle and you just want somebody do it for you, if that's where you are comfortable with doing it, that's completely up to you. You can do as you please. So if you think that paid version is the best route for you for One Health Pass, that's really your call. But if you are one of those who wants to do the free One Health Pass, it's not as complicated. It's not as complicated anymore as before. One Health Pass is back to just step one. So wala na yung step one, step two. They remove the process on step one, step two anymore. So One Health Pass is now back to step one. So you register, you don't have to wait 4 hours prior to your departure registration and stuff. Unlike before, you have to register 8 hours, 4 hours. No. This time, One Health Pass is back to step one only. You register and you get your barcode. I think because they now only give barcode as I've noticed when I was trying to register. They give you a barcode that is acceptable for boarding. It's really noted in there that it is acceptable for boarding. Good morning, ma. How is Polar Bear's headache doing? It has toned down a little bit. Is it on headache now, Beb? Or yeah, it's just a headache now, not a migraine anymore. So that was, I think, last night, late last night, that it's now on headache level, not on migraine level. How long the One Health Pass going to use? Is this permanent or temporary rule? I would say temporary, Everett, because we are still in a pandemic. We are still dealing with COVID-19, and they use One Health Pass for contact tracing. So it's not going to be permanent for sure. It's just a temporary rule. Thank you for doing LDR. Hopefully, you will do LDR later in June so we can meet my girl on LDR. We will eventually be back to LDR, Charles. Hopefully, they stop screwing around with one health pass and leave it alone and only modify it when they absolutely need to. That's true. Hi, Addie. Could you tell me what airport I put on one house pass? I'm going to Iloilo from UK, but do I put Manila as that's the airport I arrive at first, or do I put Iloilo International Airport as that's where I'm traveling to? Many things. So, William, that question is from William. For your port of entry in the Philippines, you should put the Manila Airport. So you have because you have a layover. You only put Iloilo if you are flying directly from the UK all the way to Iloilo. But the thing is, you will have a stopover in Manila. You would have to put Manila on one half pass because from Manila to Iloilo, you don't need the one half pass anymore for that. Hello, I have 3 years old foreign son. Ano po ilalagay sa type ng traveler? From Miss Susan. So for your foreign son belongs to the foreign nationals category. Belongs to the foreign nationals category. Wait, let me pull up one house pass. That way we can go through it together. Foreign nationals category, because I assume your son has a foreign passport, but when you go through the personal details and stuff, type of traveler, you can edit it there, actually. Let me pull it out. Let me pull it out. That way we can go through it together. One second, guys. So on this part here, on the travel details, say on the type of traveler, your son is a foreign national. You can go through each of that over there. Spouse of a Filipino citizen. You can put others specify, visit relatives and friends. Dependent of child of foreign of OFW, it's there. If you're a dual citizen, to their spouse of Filipino citizen. So you can pretty much specify where will he belong. I hope that makes sense to you guys. For your information, Ate, Saudi vaccination certificate is only accept for Philippine national only, not Saudi. For your information, Ate, Saudi vaccination certificate is only accept for Philippine national only, not Saudi. Okay. Not Saudi nationals. Oh. Okay. For Filipinos working in Saudi Arabia with vaccination, if they get vaccinated in Saudi Arabia, that is accepted in the Philippines. Okay, that makes sense. Good morning, Ma'am Addie. Pwede po ang trace contact tracing? Wala na po kasing nag-check sa trace app. So, I wish the Bureau of Quarantine will make an official announcement on discontinuing trace app because trace app is pretty much the same with One Health Pass. Pareho lang sila ng One Health Pass eh. Yung mga information doon sa trace app and One Health Pass ay pareho lang. So, hopefully they will make an official announcement kasi nobody is checking trace app anymore. Hi, Eddie. Thanks for reporting about Cebu stuff and how some have entered. Hopefully soon more unvaccinated entry will become the norms. Yes, I hope so too, because that's what I've heard in Cebu. There are some foreign nationals unvaccinated who are able to enter Cebu. But like I said, it's hard to make that official announcement, especially if the government itself did not really make an official announcement on that. And what we can base it off is based to the experience of actual travelers to the Philippines who were able to enter unvaccinated in Cebu. So like I keep saying that in some might have got lucky that they were able to enter, no problem, but it would still depend on the airlines. It's really important that the airline will let you in, will let you board, that way you can enter the Philippines. This is one from the question in the community. Hi, I am double jab but no booster shot. Do I still need negative PCR test and one health pass for the 8 hours prior to flying to Manila, then on to Palawan? So I received quite a bit of this inquiry that they have 3, 4 doses already of the vaccine, but no booster shot. What the Philippine government is looking for is the information of your booster dose. So if you do not have that information for your booster dose, then you did not get your booster shots. Even if you have 2, 3, 4 doses already, 2 jab, 3 jab, but what they look for is that particular information that you got your booster shot, already. So to answer that, yes, just to be on the safe side, take the RT-PCR test or antigen test, because I can guarantee you the airline will look for that. Did they remove one health pass declaration for OHP and no more QR code for fast lane at NAIA? Thanks in advance from Miss Sheila. When I was going through one health pass, when I register with One Health Pass, all they have is the barcode. Hang on, one second, guys. Let me take this. I'm sorry about that, guys. But next question. I am thankful the Philippine government is being very reasonable with the booster requirement. I can't wait till every country is back at pre-pandemic requirement. The US has not even dropped the COVID-19 requirement when you are entering. Philippines beat them. Hello po, ask ko lang yung booster shot namin is last year pa. Accepted ba yun? Wala naman po kasi, wala silang ni-require na time frame na dapat may booster shot ka on this particular time, na dapat yung booster shot mo is within the 6 months and ganyan. Wala po yun. So they did not really require a particular time frame when it comes to your booster shot. What they only require is you have a booster shot. They did not say when to get it. They did not say you should have the booster shot this long, stuff like that. So wala po yun. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaja. I had my mic muted because I was taking an important call, but I'm back. Sorry about that. Hi po, ask ko lang. I am OFW and my daughter is 3 years old. Will be traveling with me for her One Health Pass classification. Should I put her non-OFW? So, ito po yung sa inyo, Miss Juno. Mr. Juno, I'm sorry. Doon sa your child will be under non-OFW. Tapos, you can list dependent child of OFW. Ayan po. Nasa ano po siya, nasa what do you call this? Nasa drop-down menu po siya sa choices ng type of traveler. So you can actually specify po 'yun. Salamat po. Ma'am Adi, nakaapat na vaccine po siya ng Sinovac. Accepted na po ba 'yun? No po, kasi magkaiba po yung vaccination. Magkaiba po yung dose ng vaccine lang talaga kaysa dose ng booster. So the boosters and the doses of your vaccine for COVID-19 are different. They have different information. Magkaiba po ang information nyo non Miss Marilyn. So ang hahanapin po niyan is yung information talaga ng booster kasi may nakalagay talaga na slot doon na booster lang. So, hindi po yun pwede gamitin na nakaapat na siya na booster. So, kailangan nyo po ilagay yung ano. Hello ma'am, ask ko lang, in case I'm fully vaccinated with one booster, I'm traveling on June 10th from UAE transit to Saudi. Do I need PCR for this? If you're just transiting in Saudi Arabia, I don't really see them requiring you PCR test or antigen kasi pasok ka na doon sa exemption na fully vaccinated ka with at least one booster shot. Ade, some of us have partner in the Philippines and we can't enter because it's not recognized by Philippines. So sad, miss my partner. I know, I'm so sorry I to hear that about that, Ja. I hope they will reconsider that soon. Another comment in the community. I just went through and it was easy. Just have all printed if possible and be polite. The staff were extremely helpful and polite. Sydney to Manila. Thank you for sharing that. Travel with Torvix. So that's his experience with One Health Pass na madali lang daw talaga. Madali lang talaga intindihin ang One Health Pass. Huwag lang kayo ma-confuse. Huwag lang talaga kayong ma-confuse sa One Health Pass. Madali lang po siya, madali lang po talaga mag-register sa One Health Pass. So if you guys still have more questions with One Health Pass, we will answer them one by one. I'll probably we'll probably have 7 more minutes for this live. But if you don't have any more questions, we can wrap this up. I'm gonna wait for some for the incoming questions of others. If you still have questions for One Health Pass. Mm. Salamat po ma'am sa information. You're welcome. Have a good day, Miss Addie. We really appreciate your reporting. So, thank you din po sa inyo and thank you for all your questions. Because I just received quite a bit of inquiries with One Health Pass. That's why I went live and have a Q&A with One Health Pass. So, if you guys don't have any questions for me for One Health Pass, we can wrap this up. Thanks for your update. It's appreciated. Maraming salamat, Aisa. Is Espas required to Cagayan de Oro, Mindanao, and Balis? You have to check it, Charles. You have to check with the airline on where you're going because they have all that information on their website. What's that?
It's 50 pesos.
For what?
Oil.
It's like if you guys are going to a particular destination, check the airline. Because for sure you guys are going to be hopping on an airplane. Check the airline of their check the airline of their requirements. So that was the questions in our community. I will go through them again and answer them one by one. Hi, Ma'am Adi. Ano po requirements sa balik sa US? Have a good day. Telma, may na-upload po ako niyan sa channel for the guide, updated guide when you guys are flying back to the US. RT-PCR test lang po. RT-PCR test, antigen. Within 24 hours yung requirement. Then the rest of the form will be provided sa airport na po. Hi po, it's me again. Tanong ko lang po kaming ate ko, sabay po kaming mag-travel. Separate po ba kaming gagawan? Yes, one health pass per passenger po. Isa-isa po kayo. Tell Forrest, these videos are very good and to keep up the good work, maybe he can do a live stream while driving around the city. Oh boy. And do commentary with it as well. I will probably, he will probably do it looks like. Hopefully, we can tour you guys around, do a Jensen tour, do a Jensen tour video, go to the market, go to the fish port.
I don't get to go to the market.
We're not buying. We're just touring.
I was about ready to say, anytime I go to the market, my baby complains about the skin tax.
We're just driving, touring, not buying. I am traveling with Qatar Airways and they are asking for Trace app. You have to call, you have to confirm that with Qatar Airways, Vinay, because only the airline can answer that because majority of the airlines flying to the Philippines don't ask for Trace app anymore. They don't ask for Trace app anymore. So if you guys don't have any more questions for me, we can wrap this up. Thank you for joining me today on the show for the Q&A of One Health Pass. If you have any concerns, questions,
I want to sort yellow of the beets. Can you give me a Ziploc bag?
you know I'm live. Take that off. You can contact me on our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad, or you can comment in one of our videos and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Is there still express lane? I don't think if they still have express lane because you can't get QR code anymore with One Health Pass po. So parang tinanggal nila yung express lane but the process is kind of like express lane also. I hope that makes sense. I would call the airline. Yes, that's true. Salamat Ma'am Adi. Kung ang balik niya June 9, kailan po dapat kukuha ng June 8? Telma, meron pong mga testing facilities sa NAIA, Terminal 2 and 3. Pwede na po siya doon magpa-test going back to the US. You're very welcome. So, I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you on our next live stream for answering questions on travel related questions, One Health Pass, travel restrictions, and also keep an eye on our future updates, future video updates in the Philippines. We will that will be on regular basis, almost daily travel updates. Please keep an eye on it. If you are not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys will be notified every time we have new uploads or we are going live. Maraming salamat. And if you think that this video is helpful, please hit the like button, guys, and share it with your friends and family as reference, especially if you are headed to the Philippines anytime soon. Maraming salamat po. Thank you for joining. Have a good weekend, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye.